Good weekend coming up. I think the pick's got to be City against Spurs, isn't it?
Yeah, for me it has to be. It's a must-win game for Man City after last weekend shambles. So, yeah, massive football match.
And this boy, Yezu, could play Gabriel. Is it Gabriel? Whatever his name is. Brazilian. It's all gone through the visa, so he is available to play. So I'll be very interested to see what Pep does here.
Well, yeah, he's got to try something. I'd be shocked if the lad played. I mean, he's coming over from Brazil. This is a completely different league.
I thought he's played for a while, either, Merce.
And it's a big football match for Man City.
Yeah.
I mean, if Tottenham go and win it, you seriously think Tottenham could win the Premier League?
I quite fancy him, actually, Merce.
Who, Tottenham?
Yeah.
People are going to be going, he's Arsenal, he don't like Tottenham. I mean, I've been so impressed with Tottenham over the last year and a half, but I just think he's got to step up, Pep Guardiola. I just think, he's come over here with all these accolades, how great he is. We'll see on Saturday.
Yeah, raise at the Arsenal, Paul. Arsenal against Burnley. Burnley at home's a different kettle of fish, but away from home, I've got to fancy a home win.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like three teams, didn't they? Chelsea, Arsenal and Liverpool. And, I mean, if they all turn up with their game heads on, you can't see anything but wins. But, you've only got to turn up at these games. Al and Ray, you've been there before, and you think, we'll turn these over, and you don't get going, and you just can't. 20 minutes gone, it's 0-0, and then all of a sudden the pressure starts to get to you. So, if these teams start well, there'd be nothing easier 3 points, but sooner or later, Burnley are going to do something away from home.
Yes, they are, and they did it at Old Trafford as well. They got a little point at Old Trafford where Tom Heaton was magnificent in the goal, Merce. This Chinese business, Merce, you take yourself back to mid-20s and China came in for you. Would you have fancied that at mid-20?
Mid-20? It's a lot of money, isn't it, Ray?
It is a lot of money, but you enjoyed playing football in a competitive environment.
Yeah, and when I grew up, I wanted to win things. I wanted to play in the FA Cup final.
Yeah,
I wanted to play at Wembley for England. So, at 30-odd, I would.
Yeah, absolutely.
At 30-odd, I can understand, but I just can't understand people like Diesel, the lad from Shakhtar, who could have gone to Juventus. He's a young kid still.
Yeah.
I can't understand them ones. I can understand Tevez.
Yeah, me too.
People like that who've been around
Oscar?
and done it.
Oscar,
and
25.
Again, 25. I mean,
Wow.
why? You're earning enough money. You're playing for one of the best teams in the world, Chelsea. Do you know what I mean? You're only going forward. You win trophies, but it's not all about that anymore, I'm afraid. That's where the game's changing for me. It's another bathroom, another kitchen, and another...
Saturday night, a little private jet to Macau, or, Shatton racecourse, or,
Exactly, you can't go and watch the Ark now, can he? Too far.
What about Payet situation and Costa? Hopefully the Costa thing will sort itself out, because that could derail Chelsea, couldn't it? They've got a couple of big games coming up Chelsea shortly as well.
Well, very much so. I mean, I was so impressed with them on Saturday evening. I thought they were unbelievable for what had gone on, and what Leicester had done to Man City a few weeks before. You thought it was a bit of a banana skin. The Payet, I can half understand the Costa one a little bit. His agent would have probably got into him, and he would have been saying, I can get you 500 grand a week, and he's probably got a bit carried away. But the Payet one, I can understand going back and you want to be with your family, you want to go France. Yeah, I get that. I do get that. But I don't get not playing football.
Merce,
when you're on 100-odd grand, you have to play. It's the best sport in the world. Why do you not want to play?
Absolutely. You're spot on, mate. Merce, going back a few years, if one of your teammates had taken the stance that Payet had taken, would you have been... He'd probably have got the same treatment, would he not, what the West Ham boys are giving him?
Yeah, he wouldn't have played for any of my teams again. I say my teams, but the teams I played for, when I look back now, I mean, George Graham, no chance. No chance. Absolutely no chance. I mean, I laughed at George once in training when he asked me to do something. I didn't play for 2 months. so yeah, no, I would. I understand going back and you want to be with your family. I know, no doubt, but come on, who doesn't want to play football on a Saturday?
Absolutely.
Well, it looks like a player who does want and could come to Manchester United, Griezmann. Diego Simeone said, "No, I won't stand in his way. You know, he's going to go. It's where he's going to go." Would he fit in a United?
For me, he fit in anywhere. I think he's one of my favourite players. I think this lad's world class. I really do. When they were talking about the Costa situation, I was thinking, Chelsea, just go and get Griezmann. I know he's not the same kind of player, but he will make things happen. If Man United went and got him, he'd just be another superstar they've got who's a top player. And as we see, Man United, the top of the list of money and all that. So
yes.
For me, they're the players you've got to go and get. If you're making that kind of money, that means the fans are spending a lot of money. So go and get them the best players. And I give Man United their due. That is what they're doing at the moment.
See, I had this same opinion of Arsenal as well, Paul, in that, we talk about Arsenal being a really big club. It's high time, as far as I'm concerned, not talking about Ozil and Sanchez leaving. It's about bringing a Griezmann in.
Yeah.
To make,
I'm
to get Arsenal, pushing on again.
Yeah, I'm with you. I mean, they pay top dollar, them Arsenal fans. They go everywhere. Yeah. The season tickets are very expensive. Now, when you're paying that kind of money, you have to be watching world-class footballers at the club. You can't just have 2. You should have 5 and 6 world-class players, in my opinion. And a Griezmann, people go, they got that kind. They haven't got that kind of player. They've got 2 of them, but you could do with another one.
Yeah.
For me, but that's up to Arsenal. But for me, I don't think there'd be in the club in the world who wouldn't want Griezmann.
Absolutely.
Where do you think we are, Merson, now in the race? Are we saying the 2 Manchester clubs are out of it, winning it? City and United is between the top 4?
The thing is, Al, people are telling me Tottenham can win the league. Tottenham can win the league. If Man City beat them on Saturday, they're joint on the same points as them. But then all of a sudden, if Man City do win and Chelsea win, all of a sudden Chelsea, I think, go 10 points clear of them kind of teams. Then if they win their next 2 games, they beat Liverpool and Arsenal. I think I just think they'd be uncatchable.
Yeah, still a lot of points to play for. Just at the bottom, Mercer as well. Finally, Silva's gone in there. He's got his first big test over, beating Bournemouth. The next 4 games are just horrendous. And then I think they play Burnley at home. I'd be astonished if he can somehow guide Hull to safety.
Yeah, I mean, the next 4 games. I mean, fair play to them last weekend. That was a must-win game to beat Bournemouth. A must-win, and to go 1-0 down that quick. The thing is, it's one of them now, Al. I mean, every time you come in the dressing room, we've been there before, for going to win the league, or I've been in a couple of relegation at Walsall. They'll be coming in looking at the other results, hoping that Palace don't win and Middlesbrough don't win. And if they get these 4 games out of the way, and they're 4, 5, maybe no more than 6 points adrift, they've got a chance.
Yeah, it's top and bottom, brilliant, absolutely brilliant. And Arsenal, just on the Arsenal, finish off with that, Merce. Home victory should be no problem. Get an early one, just settle into the rhythm, no problem.
It should be, but I watched Burnley at home, and I take Burnley at home against anybody. Sooner or later, I think away now, they've got to start looking at these away games as a free swing. Go out and play. And I just think, when I watch Burnley, they go out there a bit negative away. If they just went and done what they did at home, you never know. They've only got to win 1 or 2 away games, and they're safe.